Hey YouTube, what's going on? So my channel is generally about helping you with addictions and being healthier and helping with stress and anxiety and depression. But there's a quick kind of easy way, and I'm not gonna say easy. There's a process that you can try, to accomplish, and that's learning how to love yourself. And many of us kind of think, we know how to love ourselves. Of course, I love myself, but most of us are very, very, very hard on ourselves. Um, as far as addiction and stress and doing things the wrong way, a lot of us haven't forgiven ourselves. And the first step to me is to loving yourself is to forgive yourself for your failures and your mistakes and your mishaps and whatnot. If you're addicted to something and you're trying to move forward, you have to forgive yesterday. um, I'm not saying enable yourself, but there's a big difference. You have to learn how to do that, and once you learn how to forgive yourself, you'll be able to move forward and start making some accomplishments that you wanted to make. This is a huge deal whenever trying to overcome addiction, and to actually, I have people ask me all the time about how to fix this or fix that as far as stress and anxiety, and I always tell them they have to be more positive, and it's more like a cognitive therapy kind of thing. Well, this kind of ties into that. Learning how to love yourself is going to help you rewire your brain for, from the past. So, ways to do this. I mean, obviously, I said you have to forgive yourself to move forward. There's a few things you can do, and some of these sound cheesy, but you gotta, try it out and stick with it for a little bit and give it a chance. Okay. Um, Waking up in the morning. Okay, I used to do this. Used to get up and kind of just look at myself, and at first this will be hard. Okay, looking at yourself in a mirror and kind of tell yourself that you love yourself, and kind of just look at you for who you are. Look inside and just sit there for a moment and think about the things that you love about yourself. All right. If you haven't been the greatest person in the world for the past few years or whatever, think about whenever there was a lot of good present in your life, and go back to that moment and love yourself and relive it in your mind, and try to bring that back to life. Um, Whenever I was addicted for a long time, I used to be really into reading books. I used to love, I was fascinated with weather. I'm a big weather nerd. Um, I used to love doing yard work, going outside. I love nature. So whenever I tried to learn how to pick that part of me up again, and learn how to love myself, I started thinking about things that I used to love to do. And because if you love somebody, you love, a lot of the things about them. And so if you love yourself, you love the things you used to love to do. And music was another one. So I used to, I mean, I just got back involved in all the things I used to love doing. I bought some books, I got some books for Christmas on weather. I've been doing more yard work outside. I'm thinking about buying a trumpet again to start that back up. Um, I'm about to try to find another church to go to, because that was a big part of my life. These things are, I'm taking steps towards that to, bring those things back in my life. If you got to give yourself pep talks, I talk to myself sometimes when I'm in the car, and if you think that's weird, so be it. I'm sure most of us have done it at some point, but I try to, pep myself up. If I'm in a bad mood, get myself going, say it's okay. Sometimes you got to talk to yourself verbally to, help yourself out. So that's another thing you can do. Um, and everybody's going to have their own methods, and I'd love to hear if you have any methods that you'd like to share down below in the comment box. All right. And this is just a great step to curing yourself, from panic disorder, depression, anxiety, addiction. Okay. Or if you just are down in the dumps sometimes. Learning how to love yourself is a lifelong process, actually. So there's always something extra to learn. There's always something else you can do to become closer with yourself and understand yourself better. So like this video, guys. Let me comment down below. Thank you for sticking around if you watched the whole thing, and subscribe to my channel.